top of the day to you guys out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. You see what I just posted here? That is the news that is flying around. That the court has stopped Peter Obi from getting access to inspecting the INEC material. Or that INEC has been given the go-ahead by the court to configure its material, its beavers, for the coming governorship and House of Assembly election. This is half truth. Now we'll tell you the real story. For those joining us for the first time, this is INI-TV. We are global and social commentators. We'll ask you to please subscribe to this channel. This is a channel where we will tell you what the government is thinking, what the presidency is thinking, what INEC is thinking, and we project and let you know beforehand to getting you prepared for what is to come. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been such a wonderful group. Once again, we'll say thank you. You could remember the 2023 presidential election has come, but not gone. Not gone because the case is in court. Remember, INEC came out rushfully, without mining, without reading our constitutions, without obeying the electoral law. INEC did whatever she pleases. INEC went further to proclaim Tinubu as the president-elect. INEC gave the statistics that Tinubu got close to 9 million. Atiku came second with 8.9 million. Sorry, 6.9 million. Why Labour Party, Peter Obi came third with 6.1. Atiku had 6.9, Obi had 6.1. So Obi came third. So a lot of people were surprised because this year, a lot of people massively troop out, especially the youth. Remember, the youth of Nigeria were accused that when there's election day, people go out and play football. People don't give a damn. But this year was different. Everybody went to the polling unit to cast his or her votes. Even though some people were tried, talks came in to try to stop some people voting, especially those who wanted to vote for Labour. The ballot boxes were snatched, were destroyed, were burned. But we were still surprised. We were still surprised that the total votes in total was not up to 30 million people. It was not up to. We were very surprised when INEC told us close to 90 million people were accredited. That was the first thing that gave us, wow, something is wrong. You said Tinubu got 9. Let's say 10. Fine. Atiku got 6.9. Let's say 17. Peter Obi got 6. That's 23. Kwakwaso got, let's say 2. 25. Out of 90 million, only 25. Does it mean that the 2019 election, there were more people hungry to vote than now? You know, that was the first blow that shook everybody. Then, Peter Obi now said that he does not believe the INEC results. You know why? Because Labour Party also have agents and they compile their own results after 2 days and they discover that it's all lie. That Labour Party alone, this is allegedly because Labour Party has no right to talk the election. It's only INEC that has that right. So we say allegedly, we believe about 14 million came to vote for only Labour. So Peter Obi went to court. And, you know, for Peter Obi to have a credible verdict, for him to have a credible case, He needed the material from INEC, that is an authority from the government. He has his own material that was collated by Labour. But people might say that is your material. You must have tempered with it to favor you. That was why, in addition to his own material, he needed the material from INEC. So he went to court and filed a motion that he will be allowed to inspect the INEC material. The court granted it fine and asked INEC to provide the material for Peter Obi's team to search. It was not only Peter Obi. Remember, Atiku also went to court and got the same thing. Atiku too was also given the permission to go and search. But we are not concerned with how Atiku went. But Peter Obi came back and told us that INEC refused for him to get access to the material that INEC has made public. That is another area we are suspecting INEC. If what you told us is the real thing that you have in your material, why deny Labour and all the other parties that wanted to see the master sheet? Let me say it now, the master sheet. Why deny them the opportunity? So Peter Obi now went to court again to ask that those material be released to him so that he will go through. INEC now went to court, replied, and INEC said they need time. They didn't say they was not going to give them the material, but they have no time because they need those materials with the beavers or whether it's the biometrical. They need those material. These are material that are already stored. I don't know why they would need them again, but they say they need to configure. And configure means to rearrange something you put in a new order. So they went to court and told the court they needed time to do that. So yesterday, Wednesday, was the day that the court finally looked to this issue between Peter Obi, Atiku, and INEC. Don't forget, now, APC is also going to court too. I don't know why APC is going to court. You have been declared the winner. You are also going to court that you want to see the material. Which means APC also are not sure what they must have gotten. Maybe they think they got more. Maybe they also think Abuja was robbed them of Abuja because now we are of the knowledge that you have to win 25% of Abuja before you are crowned the president-elect. We don't know why APC also went to court. If you know, you let me know. But I was surprised that APC had 50 senior advocate of Nigeria to defend their case. Atiku had 19 senior advocate of Nigeria. And Peter Obi initially started with 12, but because INEC was a little bit trickish, they increased it to 20. So Peter Obi had 20 senior advocate of Nigeria. Atiku had 19. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC and the government had 50. Who is a senior advocate of Nigeria? Let me explain. You know, the highest rank in the military is a general. And when you talk about generals, sometimes you talk about a 5-star general. That's the highest. Then if you talk of education, the highest is a PhD, doctor. Is the highest. The professor of a thing is just a title. But PhD, when you say you are a doctor, that is the highest level you can reach as an educationist or those in the educational sector. You can add more to your doctorship, but that is the highest. So, SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is the highest a lawyer can reach. You have to practice for over 10 years, and you have to be an excellent lawyer before you are considered for SAN. It's not because you have stayed 10 years and you are excellent lawyer, you will get SAN. No. You have to have been in the bar defending. and win in cases for 10 years, then you will be considered. So you can imagine that in this case, 89 senior advocates were in court yesterday. You know what interests me most? Peter Obi was supposed to also go for campaign. Remember, the governorship and the House of Assembly is coming up. Peter Obi was supposed to be involved in the campaign in Edo, Lagos, Enugu, Delta, Abia, Nasarawa, Rivers, Plateau, and all the other states. But Peter Obi jettisoned those campaigns because he needed to be in court. He needed to be in court. They say that the man who has fire in his hand has no time to waste, so he needed to be in his hand, in the courts. Imagine when he entered the courts. What baffles me if you hear that? The courts went haywire. Senior advocates from his own party, from PDP, from APC, shouted his name, rushed to him, and wanted to take a picture with him. This is a natural leader. Senior advocates rushed to him. We urged him to take picture with him. The court was, go. You see, God has anointed this man. Whether he becomes the president of Nigeria or not, he has made a difference. He has united all Nigeria. Whether you are Hausa, you are Fulani, you are Yoruba, you are Igbo, or you are in the minor tribe, everybody has rallied around this man. Can everybody be making a mistake that this man is the best for us? This question is for my president, Bubu Buhari. Can everybody be mistaken that this man is the president of Nigeria? What you don't see about 70 million Nigerians, which are the youths, are seeing it. You know? But why we are making this video is, like we said initially, is to clarify what the court said. You know, the court is also under pressure. This case is a delicate case. These judges are also under pressure. This is a court of appeal. You know, Nigeria is a crook country. I have to say the truth. So these judges are also being a little bit skeptical, and they told INEC, fine, you have asked us that you want to reconfigure your system, your beavers, your software, and all the rest because of the next coming election. You can go ahead and configure your system. That is what newspapers are saying. But they didn't tell that the court gave a condition that before you configure this system, you have to do two things, or you should do two things. One, give access to not only Peter Obi team, to Atiku team, and to Bola Ahmed Tinubu team to go and check, come out and make plan. Then, look at the trick here. INEC now went and took an affidavit to say that they swore that those material will not be lost because they are going to transfer those material to a safe place where the material will not be lost. So this is where we are asking the question. Do you trust INEC? I, for one, I don't. Are we sure that those material will be safe in that safe place that they said they are going to keep those material? Won't this be the same old story? You remember, monkey swallowed money in Nigeria. Snake swallowed money. Even the money that was kept in EFCC recovered some money from some corrupt politician. That money kept there in the custody of EFCC was also missing. Remember the case of Accountant General. How billions went away. Remember the other case when some money was missing from the Ministry of Women and Welfare Affairs and all this stuff. The minister said part of that money was used to buy SUV for the government of Niger. So, the question we are asking, are the materials safe in the safe place of INEC? My brother, my sister, that is the question we'll leave for you. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is INI-TV. We are global and social commentator. Remember, we ask you to please subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we upload video, it comes directly to you. And now for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, au revoir, adios, hasta la vista.